for the time today. How's it feel to get back out here with the guys, getting ready for the start of a new season?
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, all winter you're waiting to get started again, so we're about 10 days in now, and everything's off to a good start.
Notice some familiar faces. What can we expect of the roster this season? I'm sure you'll have some new guys as well.
Yeah. Luckily, we're returning 10, 12 guys that I think contributed in a big way to when we were in really good form in the second half of last year, and that's kind of what our decision-making process came down to, is who was part of this group when we were really at our peak. And having those guys back and helping new additions like Diz, who's looked fantastic so far, is going to go a long way. Something we didn't have the good fortune of of having last year.
Yeah. Then you finished so strong, and everything was really starting to click towards the end of the season. It's like we didn't want the season to end really. So
Yep.
Can you carry that over, or it's new? It might be a different group, and obviously some time has passed. But
Yep.
Can you carry that over?
Yeah, there's only a few faces that would be missing from that group that I referenced, being really at our peak last year in the second half of the season. So I do think it'll carry over, at least in mindset, at least in belief, that they can pretty much go anywhere in the league and get a result now. That'll be really important. We need to improve our road form quite a bit this year.
Yeah, good stuff. And then for you, year two, what are your goals for this season? You've been pretty open about what you're hoping to accomplish, but you also said, it was a bit of a rebuild last year, but
Yep.
ahead of schedule maybe. What are your goals?
I wouldn't say we're ahead of schedule, but I would say we're on schedule, and our goals are to have a home playoff game here. That hasn't changed from last year. We fell well short of that last year, but normally 44 is enough to get you in the playoffs, so I do think we were unfortunate not to be in as well. So I think we're right on track.
Awesome. And what have you seen out of these first 10 days? Are you liking how guys are coming back from the off season? And as a coach, you can tell who's put in the work.
Yeah, absolutely. And I wouldn't say that anyone's missed the mark. I think everyone's coming fit, focused, and ready to build on where we left off.
Awesome. And my last one for you is, if you had a message to the fans, or what can we expect to see when they get out there March 29th, and then the rest of the season this year, and how excited are you to kind of put this product on the field?
Yeah, just hopefully any excitement that built last year, and I felt it building certainly in our home matches. Anything that you felt positive about, I think is going to be here in spades this year.
How's it feel to be back, getting ready for a new season? Got to be exciting, right?
Yeah, of course. The start of the season, preseason, is always a fun time. It's just pure soccer. You get to compete with your teammates. You're just having fun, That's what I want to do. We spend 2 months in off season. We're just happy to be back.
Yeah, how was your off season? What kind of work were you putting in?
We're just working on a couple of things. Just working on some long balls, some heading, some defensive footwork, and just working on my communication, because I think that's important. With the group we had last year, we finished with a good momentum. If we could carry that same one into the new season, that would be good. But we also know that last year's price is different from this year's price. We're going to have to push way more, and I think we're ready for that.
Yeah. What do you think was the reason for the success towards the end of last season? I was just saying to Coach, you almost didn't want it to end, and how can you carry that over?
I think it's just time, honestly. I think with a whole new group, it takes time to build chemistry. I think the coach was really patient with us. He didn't really get down on us when we were losing, and that kind of helped us out, And I think when you get a momentum going like that, you kind of want to keep it going, When we got the break, we were like, it's a letdown just to stop, But again, we always have next year, and next year's here now, and I think it's time to go.
Yeah. As a returner and a leader on this team, how can you make sure that continues over? What are the things that you're going to have to do on and off the field to be a leader on the team?
I just think it's just leading by experience. Keep doing what I've been doing for years, maintaining my routine, pushing every day. Every day is a new day. I think it's 1% better every day. That's one of the motto in our locker room. When we're leaving, there's a post on the door like, did you give everything today? And I feel like that kind of subconsciously kind of pushed the guys to do more. So I just keep doing what I'm doing, leading by example, and I think the guys are following pretty well.
Awesome, man. Have you guys talked about the long-term goals for the season yet, or still just kind of getting into it? What are you guys hoping to accomplish?
No, we haven't sit down and penned nothing out yet. We're just kind of, right now, we're focusing on the details. Attention to details is one of our values that we came up with last year as a group. That's the culture we're trying to build right now. I think sometimes when you look at the bigger picture, you kind of get lost in the nitty-gritty and stuff. So we just kind of focus on details, rehab, making sure we're always early in the gym, after practice, stretching, ice bath, contrast bath, watching video from last year just to see what the league looks like, and just asking the coach for feedback and pushing the teammates. So no big picture yet, but we'll get it done soon.
Good stuff. Last one for me, playing for Brendan, what's that like? He seems to be a real player's coach and pushes you guys, but in a good way, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think Brandon's coaching style caught me off guard because the other coaches, they're always so like, I guess like main center of attention. Coaches kind of stand back and let you play, let you express yourself. You know, before it gets you, he kind of knows your personality, interviews you, asks you what you're about, you ask the coaches about, you ask people that you trust what you're about. So once you get here, there's no reason for him to be overbearing. It's kind of, okay, now I take the training wheels off, you guys could go and play. And I think with the veteran guys that we have, especially the younger guys, like they're not nervous coming to practice because that could happen sometimes. So I think just him just allowing us to be ourselves, I think it's been helping tremendously.
That's great. How does it feel to be back? Another season getting close here, and you guys week and a half into training, right? How's it feel?
Yeah, it feels good to get back. I know it's cold, but yeah, but it feels good to get back and work and focus for the new season we start soon.
How was it to get back to the Congo? What did you do, and was it nice to be there?
Yeah, off season was good. It was nice, you know, always nice to see your parent or the family around. It was nice. A little bit tough to get the visa, to get back, all that stuff, but the team helped me a lot to fix all that. So it was really good.
Is Connecticut starting to feel like home a little bit now that you're here?
Yes. Yeah, I feel home here for sure.
That's cool. What have you seen out of the guys so far since you've been back in these 10 days? And you were so good last season. Can you carry that over?
Yes, that's we're gonna carry the same mentality we had last season, and you know the goal is to not just to make it to the playoff, but to win some trophies. So yeah, our focus is to fight, and I see we have a lot of young talent in the team, and yeah, we keep building something good and ready to go.
Why do you think you guys had that success towards the end of last season? What made you guys so good?
It was just like our mindset, you know. We tried just to play free, and yeah, that's the thing, change everything like this. So
yeah. I remember talking to Brendan about that. That was cool. And then last question for you. Do you enjoy playing for Brendan? I know you guys have such a close relationship, and you've been at other stops together. What makes him such a great coach?
Please again.
Your friendship with Brendan, right?
Yeah.
It means a lot to you.
Yeah.
Why do you enjoy playing for him?
You know, Brendan took me since my first professional contract, so we have a strong we have a strong relation. So yeah, I always feel comfortable, and is kind of the coach who will let you like play free. So yeah, always feel comfortable to play with him. Yeah.